Hey guys, it's Smudge here. For some time now I've been thinking about doing a campaign in DCS just to kind of see what it's like, kind of flying with an objective or something to do. Most of the time when I fly DCS it's online or doing missions I built myself and things like that. And there's quite a few campaigns out there. There's quite a few default campaigns that aircraft come with. If you go into your DCS main folder, or main screen should I say, and then click not multiplayer, campaign, there we go. You can see that there is all sorts of campaigns for the aircraft in the game. So I thought I might start a series kind of picking an aircraft and going through a campaign and seeing how I do. I'd say I'm kind of a competent pilot. I'm maybe not the best pilot in DCS. I'm sure there's better pilots out there than me. But I enjoy flying. I've been doing it quite a long time, so I thought, well, you know, why don't we do a campaign? And the one I've really been wanting to do for quite some time is the MILME 8 campaign called Oilfield. Now, with DCS, even though it is a digital combat simulator and it is kind of primary focus around combat, I still think it's an amazing simulator just for flying and being able to just fly and kind of have fun doing that rather than blowing things up and shooting people down. I think it shows how well DCS is made and how the flying physics and things like that are so superbly well done. Now in the oil field campaign, you fly a MILME 8. You can kind of read down the description here if you want to in your own time. But basically you're a Russian MILME 8 Air Force pilot who's been employed to help the oil business kind of move their derricks and stuff around the Caucasus region in search of new oil. That's kind of basically what this blurb here goes on about. So we'll get underway with this. I've not flown this campaign before, so this is new to me, and we'll see how this all goes. I've read this situation just before I started recording, just to kind of go, oh, right, okay, that's what it's all about. So basically, it's a conversation between you and your commander, who's telling you that you need to kind of go fly the helicopter and go help out the oil people. So yeah, it looks interesting, looks fun. I enjoy flying the MILME 8. You know, I find it quite a relaxing aircraft to fly. I don't know the ins and outs of the aircraft completely. There's a lot of things I don't know how to do. I know how to fly, I know how to employ the weapons, use the autopilots. Radios, I'm a bit never really used them that much. I know how to use the basics of the navigation systems like the ARC and the other DW Firkin thing. I forget what it's called, but yeah, I guess we'll maybe try and learn that as we go. So this is going to be a learning experience for you and me and everybody. So I guess this is our route, taking off from Krasnodar and heading down towards Makop. I guess this is our assigned route that we've got to take, so kind of flying out to marker 105 for 2.8, 63 degrees for 31 kilometers. Okay, so there's a bit of navigation going on. We'll see how this goes. Okay, so this is the ARC that radio navigation system. I'm glad it's got a thing here on how to use this. So you've got the channels for fine tuning, 100 kilowatts, tens of kilowatts channels. Just reading through this now. So this is the other thing, the DIS. I kind of know how to use this thing. You need to use the F10 map in order to measure distances and bearings and things where you need to go. Programmed in, then fly it. It's quite an interesting thing to use. Let's have a look at this. Are there arc beacons? Are these the arc beacons that we fly towards? Okay, 312 kilohertz, I guess, for there. Okie dokie. Well, what's the worst that can happen? Let's just kind of throw ourselves into this and probably get it horribly wrong and fly off in the wrong direction, because I'm so good at doing that. Alrighty, and now we've got the lovely loading times of DCS to contend with. I might save you guys the pain of this and skip forward. Loading, loading, loading. Okie dokie, here we are. So we're in cockpit now. We'll guess that we need to get this thing started and start heading off on our little jollies here. So we're flying to Makeup, so I guess that we could maybe fly a direct route, or it wants us to fly this thing. I don't know if there'll be triggers and things that we need to pass through on the way. This is kind of where it wants us to fly towards. Guess I was not allowed to fly over Krasnodar and there maybe. Okey-dokey. So 312. Guess we need to program.
Commander, all crew on board. Half doors, hatches are closed.
Roger. Starting up.
Alrighty, so I guess it's up to us to get this thing started anyway. Good job I know how to start this thing.
Batteries on. Voltage normal. Start up in systems. Tape recorder on. Functioning. Board documents, wrenches, blanking covers on board.
Cool beans.
Firefighting system to on. Operational. Rate switch on. Fuel level gauge operate. Fuel pumps on. Shut off valves open. Temperature increasing. Pressure normal.
Left engine, start.
Just kind of doing my own little startup sequence on this. Might be wrong, might be right, but I know it works for me.
Revs increasing, temperature increasing. Left engine at idle. Revs increasing, temperature increasing. Right engine at idle.
Start increasing power on those and
Throttle to right. Voice alert system Operational.
Power to systems on.
Equipment on.
Anti-collision beacon.
Righty.
Engine parameters normal.
Oh, look, that truck's left. Cool. I think that's us
Reading
pretty much ready
checklist
to roll.
before taxi. AI 9B.
Not off.
Power systems.
On.
Boost pumps.
On.
ADIs. On. Caged. Directional system.
On slaved.
ADF. Off. Radio altimeter. On. Safe altitude is set. DISS. SPUU. SARPP. On. Entrance door.
Closed and locked.
Starting taxi.
Alrighty. Interesting. Yeah, I guess we're taxiing out to the right here, maybe. Looks like that's where the other helicopter's coming from. Brakes off. Like I said, I do love flying in the lake. It's an absolute bus. Complete steam driven, but it's a lot of fun to fly. While I'm moving, I really should pay attention to where I'm going, but it's been a little while since I've used the arc, so it's actually receiving now, so that could be good. I'm taking off and flying pretty much south straight away, so we'll set 180 on a bug. Take this taxiway, don't need a long runway. trouble here. Just what was Crash the Dars? Let's have a look. Crash the Dars was on. Let's have a look. Radio. 122. Okay, let's set actually for. Okay, radio is on 122. Let's take off. What's the worst that could happen? Contact Krasnodar frequency 126.
Krasnodar region 29103. Hello.
Attention on flight.
Taking off Krasnodar center, left turn to Makop via Adigiysk and Razorskaya. ET for leaving region 30 minutes.
29103. Krasnodar region, climb to 500. Report on passing Adigiysk.
29103. Wilco. Climbing to 500. Reports Adigiysk.
Yes, that's Krasnodar over there, looking pretty cool. We're airborne, I think we're kind of en route for leg 1. Looking A-OK there. Very good. What'd that guy say?
Доброе утро, Сережа. Доброе утро. Хорошей смены, Лена, ты? Да, спасибо. Доброе утро.
Доброе утро. А можно нам тут свой экспропорт считай и пикап?
Anybody speak Russian? I know I don't. Let's have just rechecking them up here. So then we fly south, and then it's 105 for 28 and 312 XT. Okay, I guess that needle there is pointing towards the arc. Cool. Yep, that's the NDB. Cool.
Control Jedi 30 Charlie, доброе утро, flight level 390.
They want course 123.
After put on 430, accepted, today 303.
Район 2431, геологии 200 метров, Амото выхода зона полсотни 3 рассчитал. Амото на 300 метров по 10-15 рассчитали полсотни 3. Вас понял, полсотни 3.
Cool, we are on our way. So what it is with this at the moment, whenever I turn on the altitude hold, it ends up kind of diving and climbing like crazy. I don't know if it's trying to keep a radar altitude hold.
Радио 9804, начало снижения. От перрона на безноводках. Управление, доброе утро, разрешаю. Разрешили, занимаем. 435. 435, доброе утро.
Доброе утро, прибытие 5 минут. Сургут. На борту 113. Багаж 967. Груз 3. 400 метров. По 15 место поставили. А может колосс.
Собираем 400, а может колосс.
Really should have took a more of a note of this map. So okay, we're flying this second lake to the corner of that, and then it's 063. Okay.
Наметил вправо, освободил по объездной. Контроль 45 минут. Хорошо.
It's proper nice just flying about in DCS, especially since 2.5 come out. I did have a problem actually with the speed trees and shaders. Everything I had the bug known as lime trees, where all of the trees were kind of like a luminescent lime color, and also I had some other problems with some of like ground textures and other things like this, but I deleted the FSO folder and the meta shaders folder, and since doing that, DCS. Okay, that's good to know. DCS just hasn't looked better. I think it looks absolutely superb, and it's running incredibly well at the moment as well, which is good. That's our fuel gauge.
3271, roger, contact, Tankarama, waiting on 45. Все.
Лицом первый, остаток второй, либо как они кидать?
Sorry, I know I keep going to the briefing, but I'm just I think we're actually coming into around here, which is at the corner of the island. So now we'll fly up to the NDB, and then we'll fly 125 once we get to that. So.
Взлет 300 метров, удаление 7, 5, 6, хорошее управление.
Okay, let's turn towards the NDB now anyway.
50-50.
So that's the NDB there, isn't it? And then what I want to do is fly from here down to Makeup.
Turn left to heading 63. Krasnodar region 29103. Passing Adigiysk 500.
29103, Krasnodar region, report on passing Ryazanskaya.
29103 Wilco. Alex, there is an NDB in Ryazanskaya. Set frequency 3120. Wilco, Максимович.
Yep, set that previously. Hey, see that there? We're already ahead of the curve, so that's set to pick up the NDB there, and we're following the NDB needle here, so that's all good. Love being ahead of the game. Yep. I like that. Remember how you've done it. You might need to do it next time. What I might do as well is actually set up this this navigation computer here to get us from the NDB to Makeup. So if we check this, so that's heading 128 for 23. Okie dokie. So 128 for 23.
Разрешили.
I thought 123, 128. So when we get to the NDB, we'll switch on this, and then we'll guide off off this navigation computer down here. So it's 128 for 23 kilometers. I'll get us there. And we're descending down to SPU 7. That's hello. 7 to VHF. I think that's.
Доброе утро, Россия 5803, Кутон 370. Россия 5803, Ростов.
Commander, we are too low. Climb to 500.
Alright, bloody hell, keep your frickin' hair on. We're too high, we're too low, Jesus. Nag, 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 that's all I get from you, innit? Nag, nag, nag. There you go, you happy? Doodle-doodle-doodle-doodle-doodle. Well, it's about 490. You can live with that, can't you, you naggy woman? Off course for the NDB, just make a slight course correction left. Just checking the diddle-diddle, so it's 122. Did makeup have a frequency? Guess not, doesn't matter. SPU9.
Krasnodar region 29103. Passing Razorskaya 500.
29103, Krasnodar region. Report on passing Nivnivnedinsky.
29103. Wilco. Report Nizhnevendenevsky.
Commander, turn right to heading 125.
Yes, sir. 125 coming up. Just notice how we passed the arc there as well. So that needle's flipped, so now we're turning right 125. And making kind of American accents while we're doing it. Hey, 125. Straight ahead. Climbed a little bit there, doesn't matter, we can bring that back down again. Before Mrs. over there gets the knickers in a twist. Also using this part, because we're there, we can actually turn this on now and that'll give us our drift, but we should be okay.
Simic, have you ever been to Makeup before?
Nope. Why? Is it an interesting town? Anything to see there?
I have no idea myself. Alex, have you been to Makeup?
Forget it. What would I do there? I'm being well fed in Krasnodar.
Alex, so all you need is to get your stomach stuffed? What if girls there are pretty? You are single. Go take a better look.
Oh, really? As if I have nothing to do, Andre. Focus on your work better. Girls are none of your concern. You are already married.
It's not for me. I got a friend. A clueless guy who'll be so lost without a woman's touch.
Oh, please. Don't get me started.
Alright then, calm down. I just identified the potential.
Okay then. Hell, we're in Russia. It's all about vodkas and prostitutes, isn't it? You know, that's what more do you need in life? This thing's having a hellish time maintaining altitude with the altitude hold on. I really don't know why it's doing that. But you turn on the altitude hold and it is just up and down like a bloody yo-yo. I'm just gonna leave that off. I don't know if that's a trimming issue or if it's something else, but the altitude hold's doing anything but holding altitude.
Commander, we are too high. Descend to 500.
We're at 520, you bloody bitching Betty. $510. And that's not my fault, that's the bloody altitude hold's fault. Nearly there. Five kilometers to go. Anybody seen an airfield around here?
Over bridge, turn to heading 90.
Krasnodar region 29103. Pass in Belorochensk at 500.
29103. Krasnodar region. Roger. Contact Sokrat. 12510.
29103. Switch into Sokrat. 1250. We'll report on contact. Over.
1250. Okay, so that should be 1250. Yeah, 1250, yep. We're at 520, are you going to start bitching? I can tell this is going to be a real productive relationship. It's one real nice thing about the Millet is that the thing just kind of flies itself.
Wow, there are even things flying here. I thought the airfield was completely abandoned. How shall we deal with such air traffic?
We'll figure it out somehow. Earlier a civil airfield used to be here too, with Ross Airstrip. Closed now, only Kanskaya remains.
And the airstrip? There's something up there kind of contrailing. I like there's traffic over there to our right. Okay. I'm wondering if we're off course here or whether we're supposed to be over that way. I guess tell us if we needed to. Sorry about this. Just checking our okay, so that's the time we flew over, and then we flew 90 to here, I guess. Make up. Okay, well, we'll keep this course heading. We've not been told to deviate, so. We'll keep rolling. You ever get the feeling that you're heading off into the middle of nowhere? Yeah, I think that we're supposed to be back here at Makeup. I think we've flown too far this way, so let's have a look. Come back to 246. Hey, let's make a right turn. I did feel as though we'd kind of gone a bit too far there. First mission, first mistake. It's all good. These mirrors are getting hot in here. Whew.
Сократ, 103-й, рубеж 18/500.
No answer from Makeup. Yeah, they're on 125. We're definitely on 125. I think the radio's on. It's one thing I've not looked too much into is the radios on a Mill 8. I never really kind of use them that much, but I think the switches are all in the right positions. Is what it is. Quick map check. Make sure we're still heading in the right direction. 254. Yeah, we're there or thereabouts. We're looking pretty good. Navigation, I think, is going to be one of the primary purposes of this. I can just feel it. Try to find your way from derrick to derrick and landing sites and stuff. That's going to be a real pain in the bum. Oh, there's Makeup there, cool. So we'll turn this way and head in for landing. like I said, I like flying them at late, but I'm still kind of learning. I think every time you fly in DCS, you learn something new. It doesn't matter if you've been flying, like, 10 months or 10 years. Every time you kind of climb into an aircraft or a helicopter in this, it seems as though you always pick up something. And I think that's one of the greatest things about DCS, is that it's always a learning experience. There's always something to do, there's always something to pick up on, always something you can do better. And I think that's one of the major selling points of the sim. So now this is where we don't need to crash and die. It would really suck to die just as you're coming in for landing. Is there something on the runway there? Swear to God there's something on the other end of the runway there. Like civilian traffic kind of flying about. In fact, I think that's is that a Halo mm-26 departing there? I think it could well be. Yeah, I definitely think that's a mm-26 that's just left the runway there. That's pretty funky.
Wilco.
Okie dokie. Taxi to parking near South End runway, so that's this way. Guess that's near where that mm-26 is. I managed to get the old battle bus here in one piece. A little bit of a detour, but we're here. And I'm quite looking forward to the rest of this campaign, to be honest. I think it's going to work out quite well. I hope it's not been too boring for you guys watching. Just kind of like a bit of scenery scrolling at the moment, but I guess the next mission's going to be a bit more involved. Just hope I can navigate my way around where I need to be and not get lost. I guess that's our parking bay there. Oops. Lowered the collective just a little bit too much there, but never mind. Parking down there, I'm not sure if this is parking or just an aircraft turntable. Kind of looks more like an aircraft turn. That looks like parking over there with that other Mill-8ers. We'll go take that, I think. That doesn't look like parking. I don't know what that is. I guess it could be parking. Doesn't look like it though. This looks like parking over here. Yep.
Okay, let's park nearby.
I love it when things come together. Ah, the system works. Don't want to get too close.
Arrived. Powering off. Let's work as all men for now.
Yay! Mission complete. Ha! Yay! Let's shut this monkey down.
Generator 2 failure.
I will never shut off the APU.
Not on. Not on.
Okie dokie. Bit of a wonky parking attempt, but you know, we're here. I hope you've enjoyed this. I really do. I enjoyed that flight. I know it might not be to everybody's taste, just kind of flying around the scenery, but yeah, I thought that was a really kind of well-built transit mission. To be honest, I liked the kind of background radios around Krasnodar with all of the Russian-speaking stuff. There was contrails overhead of aircraft flying about and stuff like that. Traffic as we're coming into Makeup, although I think we're maybe slightly off course there, so I guess we missed some of the traffic coming and going. But yeah, mission 1 of the Oilman campaign, or Oilfields campaign. I will definitely kind of be flying this and uploading more. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please, like, comment, subscribe if you want to continue to see stuff like this. Let me know what you think. And I'll say thank you very much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.